What's up, y'all? My name's Johnny Day. I'm from the eastern side of Colorado in a town called Kersey. We had one stoplight, a gas station, a pizza shop, and a liquor store. I grew up playing a lot of football. Being a football player was my first dream, but that got derailed when I started playing guitar.
I was 13 years old when I got my first band. They gave me this giant book of these songs that they played, and they said, all right, go learn them. And so I remember just going home and being on a high and just flipping through that songbook and learning every song inside of it so that I could go back the next week when they were going to practice and be able to play with them. Brad Paisley was a huge influence on me. First time I saw Brad Paisley, I actually didn't see him. I was in a concession stand underneath the stadium. I heard him playing and I was like, wow, that sounds insane.
Ever since that moment, I had to figure out how to sound like that.
Because I was trying to save up enough money to buy a really nice guitar and a really nice amp. And I knew the Oilfield was the only job I could get into and make that money quick enough so I didn't have to stay there for too long. There had been people talking about being in the Oilfield and making all kinds of money, so I was like, man, that would be the perfect gig. I could just get in real quick and get out.
I didn't get out right away though. No one in my family had made that much money at that age before, so I figured I'd just fly back and forth from Colorado to Nashville, trying to have both. I did that for 3 years.
I was having a rough time with it just because I was flying on a plane so much, not sleeping very much. Definitely a challenge, but also kind of fun too. You know, I was young and got to explore and, you know, live a life that most don't. So, very grateful for it.
Playing in Nashville and living in Colorado was great, but then I met Tyler Miller. He believed in what I was doing and didn't understand why I hadn't gone all in on music. I had always wanted to, but I needed a push from someone who genuinely meant it. I knew this dream didn't stand a chance if I didn't go all in, so I went to my boss and put my 2 weeks in.
The day I had to leave that job, it was actually a harder day than you would have thought it would have been.
I'm waiting my turn. Supposed to be getting in for a route review, kind of performance review, but I'm gonna give him my resignation letter and I'm gonna be doing music full time.
Saying goodbye was a tough one, but I knew that if I didn't come out here and be in Nashville and do this thing 100%, that I would regret it for the rest of my life. So after much deliberation and talking through and some tears and whatnot, we're here. We bought a house, and it's definitely not easy, but I'm more determined now than ever to make this thing happen. So there's a bunch of times when I was like, man, what the heck am I doing in Nashville? There's so many talented people here. At the same time, I feel like it's within my personality to run after something that's not easily attainable. And that's what makes life worth it, you know? That's what makes this whole thing worth it.
But all the good ones do. Not every love keeps you up all night. Bad lows and better highs. Fighting fights that you never win. Nothing's right till you together again. Not every love's got what it takes. Knows how to bend and never break. Not every love lives to see it through. But all the good ones do.
It's like, I do not know what I'm doing right now. I do not know how to get through this moment. And the Oilfield taught me to just keep persevering and to never give up and to just push through when you can't think you can do it anymore. And usually something will break and you'll get to the other side of it.
Every time when I think about packing up